So this is almost into the town of Kosaka. Welcome to Akita Prefecture. How you doing, everybody? How you doing? We're going into town right now, and I wanted to give you an idea of what Kosaka is like. This is I don't know, I guess this is like it feels almost like a typical small Japanese town. And we're just on the outskirts of it, and we're gonna be driving into the center of Kosaka from the Akita Inaka School. Driving is dumb because you have a license, and so do I. No. I actually have a license.
Need one?
Yes, you do. Eyes on the road. I have a license too, but this is Dom's car, so you have.
But keep in mind that this the totally different look, different seasons. This
Oh,
town
right.
looks like completely different.
I'm already noticing on the left side these poles here. That's different than in Tokyo. What's the significance of these poles?
Oh, that's for the snow, because usually it's above the top of that poles the amount of snow.
I see.
So you can see the road. You need to know where the road is. And all the white kind of tambo stuff. I'll be soon. That's turns green. It's a rice field.
Lots and lots of rice fields here.
Yes.
To your right, there's like a big river here.
Like yes.
Oh yeah,
And there's rice fields.
river and rice. Close the door. It's kind of chilly out there.
Today's a bit weird. The snow is melting, but usually there's so much snow.
So all the road is white.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of weird in February, Akita not having more snow than this, but it gets warm and then gets cold, and right now the temperature is above freezing, and it's like 6 or 7 degrees with sun, so it can get quite warm during the daytime and get kind of chilly at night. Thank you, WRX Turbo. We are now turbo jetting into Kosaka, so this is kind of where it starts, right? I see a traffic light. That's how the traffic light get. Down. Speed limit, Dom. I have a camera.
Oh.
Just keep that in mind. Speed limit is 50. We are now going 40, so it's okay.
To your left is the fire department.
Oh, the fire department, the brown building?
Yes.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, they have nice old cars.
Osaka Fire
And then the
Department.
police station.
Our friends
Osaka
are here.
Police.
Nurse.
Right there. Yeah. All right. And so this is downtown. Is this the center right here?
Almost.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I see a convenience store. I see a convenience store.
Yes, there is one. There
Lawson's
is one more.
convenience station. Ah.
And a mountain of snow.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
usually there is much more snow. They keep removing snow because yes.
Yeah, Family Mart is a trademark, copyrighted song. So to get from Akita Inaka School by bicycle, this is about 20 minutes?
20, 25, depends how fast you are.
Depends how fast you can go.
But we have some electric bikes too.
Also, Oh, some electric bikes, yeah.
But usually we pick students up by car, which takes 10 minutes, or they can take the bus as well.
Yes, local bus. Happy bus with happy driver.
Happy bus.
Happy. Renee writes in here that's interesting. Renee writes in here, reminds me of Niigata. It's like all of them kind of look alike. But Kosaka is different because the up here in Tohoku, and Niigata, I guess, is sort of on the fringe of Tohoku. It does have a different feel to me as someone who's been living in Japan for so long. Just it's like more. Actually, Niigata is pretty Inaka, but it's just a different feeling, I guess. I did a lot of hitchhiking up in Akita, and I always got a ride pretty quickly, if that says anything. So I Aomori actually as
But
well.
you holding the Ichimani note.
No, I'm not holding. I'm not holding cash in my hands. Pick me up. They picked me up because I was smiling.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just-
it's kind of the same.
This is
More
center,
closer.
downtown.
Oh, this is downtown. Eyes on the road. Yeah. So this is downtown Kosaka, everybody. This is what you're getting into.
Liquid store, Ichiban shop.
Oh, that's the liquor store. Nice. Oh, there's a supermarket. Max
Yeah,
value.
it's a Disneyland actually. So
Also,
they call it max value.
but this is Disneyland because it's kind of exciting to go in there. You get all.
Opposite the supermarket is
Ah.
Too late.
Oh, too late.
We'll be driving.
Go around the
yes.
court again. Yeah, do it again.
Yes.
So we gotta go around the block, open the windows and blast the music, because that's what I did in college.
That's why you got out of
That's
the
why I
college.
get kicked out of college, yeah. I don't like to talk about that.
But I cannot open my windows, so that means we can stop an hour later after.
Hey Shane. Yeah, we're gonna stop in at the guest house here. Mr. Das is in the house. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Irvin Irvan, thank you, number one. I just said it like Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is pretty bad. TDSDR writes in here, road munchies. We gotta stop off and get some road munchies.
So
And Chan is here. Are there any paragliding or paramotoring here?
Not that we know.
Not that they know of, yeah.
Whoa. Paramount.
Big Vic is giving a big thumbs up. The sun is in my eyes. I'm squinting like Clint Eastwood.
First I will drive around and then we will stop because that's the veggie market and
The
some...
morning market.
Oh, the morning market. You're driving so fast. It's hard to say drive slower, isn't it? It's an impossible task here. Drive really slow. Let's have the people behind us really angry at us. There's the local politician on the left. Did you vote for him? No. We would. We would.
No, Sayaka need to tell me where is the Kosaka? The left, yes?
What's the population of Kosaka?
Below 5,000.
Wow, under 5,000 people.
Yeah, it's just
So there are a lot of abandoned houses, and again,
right.
the Akita Inaka School was an abandoned school. They just didn't have enough kids
Yes.
to do a school.
Yeah,
Whoa.
merging.
What is this here? Hold on a second. This is like the shopping area?
This is called a 100-year-old street. It's like a
And they have
kind of
a railroad park with the old trains as well.
Oh,
this
that
is an
looks
old
interesting.
mining office to
That's
your
the
left.
old mine.
Oh, that's a beautiful building. Go slower, go slower.
Osaka has a great history with mining, and now they're doing
We
recycling.
will drive in somewhere.
Oh, that tree blocked my view.
We will get you better.
Wow. So, what's the history of this? This was the old mining building.
Yeah, old mine office.
Wow.
Because
Like
back
to have
in
an
the day,
office
they
in
were
there.
rich.
Was not that available for the Akita Inaka School?
More expensive.
Slightly more expensive, I can imagine.
It's a mine office.
The mining office, yeah. This is the parking lot where you peel out the tires. Let it go.
That's the oldest in Japan Kosaka theater.
Oh, right, this is the theater. Look at the back side of it. It's all
Like-
a dark wood.
A wooden playhouse made by the mining office. They were very rich back in the day.
Oh, yeah, this is a beautiful theater.
Well,
Look at
inside
that.
is even better, but you need some appointment.
Oh, so you can't just go in there. You need an appointment.
You can, but not for the tour. If you want to go under the stage, with the all nice old stuff.
Oh, so this is the old road with all these flags here.
Yes.
Interesting. There are bamboo flags, too, the poles on it. Very cool. Oh, the rail park. What's inside there?
Yeah. It used to be like a rail station, but they closed it to become a rail bike park. Like, it's like something new.
Something new. That's what I. And this is the school that's still open.
Yes. Elementary and the primary, junior high school.
Elementary, my dear Watson. That's the gas station.
And we do just turn back to the house. One of the houses, share houses.
The railway bike, you like ride a bicycle. on
That's
the
a lot
rail
of
track.
snow right there.
It's like nothing what's left.
So basically, we're back at the convenience store again. This is
Yes,
so we've done a circle around the center of Kosaka.
Yes.
Click thumbs up if you like Kosaka. Thumbs up if you like Kosaka.
Yeah, students love riding bicycles around the town.
Hirosaki's not too far away. Aomori
Not
too.
too far, and there are like nice waterfalls and the dams, many nice places, but we don't have time to go everywhere, but they are pretty close.
Yeah.
Now we'll be stopping at the shared house.
Yes, this is the iPhone 12 Pro. I think it's on HDMI. I'm not sure. The HDR. Are you already in? You are already in Osaka. No, this is Kosaka. No, not Osaka. My friend Indy. What are you?
Almost same.
Glenn writes in round and round. That's right. Actually, we're now driving on the sidewalk. Oh, okay. So because we're
We are.
yeah, because this is where you park.
Yes, now it's because we don't use the house and so it looks like abandoned house.
Oh, so this is the place where people, the guest house, the share house.
houses.
One of the share houses. Okay, I wanted to see this. A quick look. Quick look. All right, I'll take my chances.
I don't know what that means.
If there's nothing quick about Only in Japan Go. All right. There's a lot of snow.
It looks better when we use it. So that's not a typical house.
Oh my god.
That snow got in my sock.
Yeah, so I should turn on some light maybe.
Wow. This is pretty nice.
The adventure starts here.
The adventure starts here.
This is the sign Angela made.
That's an Angela Ann sign. Oh, this goes up. It's a big ceiling. Echo, 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 echo.
We are doing a bit of renovation, but
That's so Angela.
yes, she did it.
Can you do it in Angela's voice? How would she say it?
Oh, she has a nice voice, so I can't do it.
The adventure starts here, mate. The adventure starts here, mate. I'm from New Zealand. I can't. There's only 4 million people there. I can't offend everybody. It's okay.
You can't see outside because
6
there's
million.
snow protection. For the winter, they put that stuff
Oh,
to
okay.
make sure the snow won't.
Can we? Do you mind if I ojamashimashou? So we're inside of this is where people they hang out and study here. I'm trying to envision what if it's like with people.
They usually drinking there. They don't study.
So Yuji and Sayaka, you guys are students. Do what students do.
No, they don't.
Dave writes in worst New Zealand accent ever. I'm sorry, mate. Somebody said that Kiwis have a higher voice than. Yes. See, she said yes. I'm sorry. Not even gonna try it. Yeah. Well, if Mel Gibson, he does a pretty good American. So I don't know. Mel Gibson's Australian. A lot of people don't know that. Fish and chips. Anyways, never mind my Kiwi accent. Just look at the beautiful tatami mats here. This could be yours if you stay here.
Well, if you split something, you will regret that.
Yeah, that's true. So these doors close. What is this room for here that you're in, Dom?
No, we just.
Is this a bedroom?
Originally, yes. This kind of. So, for example, one student prefers that room. They close this one, that one. The wrong door.
Is this a kotatsu?
This one is not kotatsu. This one is not kotatsu. We have kotatsu
In somewhere else.
Put, like, a
Okay.
blanket
So
over.
basically you close this one, another one, and you separate the rooms. So typically it's closed. So one person stays there, one person stays here.
I like these walkways as well in the hallway, so you can get from one room to the other without having to open those double doors by
And
going
yes, you
through
can
here.
roll also.
Yeah. And this is here. This glass wall on the other side is to keep the snow out, right?
Yes. usually
Interesting.
It's way
Wow.
more.
Wow. All right. I like your little doll collection here. It's very nice. Which one is Angela? Hello.
No, Angela was burned on stock, so.
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm trying to pose here. Okay. She's gonna kill me after I do this.
So it's not looks better when it's ready, but now it's empty, so nothing is happening. It needs a bit of cleaning, but that's the kitchen area also.
Wow, it is a lot of space. If you compare this to Tokyo, you actually can't.
Yes. Oh.
This is as big as my apartment, this one room.
So not every house is different a bit. This one is the bigger one.
Oh, there's a dryer, thank God. Nothing dries in the winter. Washer. Angela is one of the co-founders of your Inaka School, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The beautiful part.
The beautiful one. What are you saying, Tom? You can't compete with
that.
that.
One is beautiful, the other one is ugly.
Yeah, so locals come and they cook together if they want to. Oh, it's a rice cooker, very essential.
Yeah, so you can learn. I think for me, the hardest thing in the first week of living here was how to use the rice cooker or how to make rice, right? So we sell suihanki in Japanese, and once I learned how to do the rice cooker, I could actually start to cook. Without learning how to use the rice cooker, you can't actually make Japanese food.
Do you know
because rice is so.
How to recognize why this house is a boy's house?
Why is this a
Guy's
boy's?
house.
Why? It's too clean?
No.
Because guys are clean?
No, because there's two fridges.
Oh, one.
One is for
two.
beer and alcohol, and the other one is for food.
I see. I see. I would put beer in this fridge, no? which one is the best? Yeah, actually, a lot of Japanese homes. There's a comment on the urinal. A lot of Japanese homes. I found.
Especially in Inaka.
Yeah, when there were more than one man living in the house, it was just cost effective in the countryside to have a urinal. I was amazed, like, whoa, this is cool. So you don't have to flush all the time. You have a.
Because they need to pay for what? I don't know, every month.
Yeah.
And that's the last room in the first floor. Which looks dark now, but looks not that dark.
So this is a bedroom.
Yes, the bedroom.
This is a bedroom. So Japanese bedrooms, you see here, there's not an actual bed. So that you would sleep in a futon on the floor, and the futon would be in the closet here.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could just get the futon out, and when you're ready to use it, then the futon goes in the morning, you put it away, and it makes it a big, beautiful room. But the futon, I still use a futon, and if I didn't, I just wouldn't feel like I was in Japan, to be honest with you. You use a futon?
We have also normal rooms with normal beds also.
We have normal rooms with normal beds. Really?
You're studying something?
Yeah.
Without a bed, I would be a little confused, right, in Christian. I think at first everybody's like that, but again, like when you come into a different country, you got to learn how the people live here. There it is, right there. So men, there you go. It's pretty convenient to have. Oh, arigato. I forgot the slippers. It's actually chilly on the floor here. Let's go upstairs. For those just joining us, we are in the Akita Inaka School guest house. We just drove into the city. So actually, I like that, Dom, that this guest house is in the city, so they can enjoy
Just max value.
the supermarket across the street,
Yes.
which is
Town.
town. It's a far cry from a city.
Tatami, that's not tatami.
Yeah, there's like Western style rooms if student one.
Yeah, Christian, you can stay here. It's a bed, and this one is so more than one person would stay in this room, I think, right?
Yeah, you have options to choose a shared room or single room.
So you can choose a shared or single room. They're loving the decor. It is very Japanese style, very countryside Japanese style. Wooden walls, wooden floor,
Yes.
lots of space. This is the master bedroom.
Probably. Don't actually know. But the one comes with piano and the
Oh, this comes with a piano and a guitar. Look at that.
For the musician.
Very nice. And you got this beautiful countryside view.
No, it depends on the window, but
This view could be yours if you want to live in Kosaka. That is.
we have better views.
Oh, do you? This is a pretty good view. I like the electrical pole right outside. But I've lived in so many. I've lived in 17 apartments in Japan.
Whoa.
70. Yeah, I've moved a lot. This is not a bad view. It can get much, much worse. And it can be much better. Play a Saturn, piano woman. Play it all night. Nice. Good. Moving on.
So pretty much that's the house, one of the houses. If we have luck and the good reception, we can check.
All right, yeah, there's the one near the school, which is
Yes.
even further deep into the countryside.
Yes, that's more like countryside one. Yes.
So at the end, we're gonna drive back to the school later, and then we'll try to stop in at that one and have a quick look-see.
Yes, and we renovating the houses, and now we're planning to get new houses. I mean, not new ones, but more and renovate them because.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at the size of this. I thought it was gonna be smaller. From the outside, it doesn't look this big.
Yes, it's long.
Right? Yeah, from the outside, it doesn't look as big as this. Was this an Akiya before? How did you find this
Yes,
house?
The town hall found it for us, so that
Ah,
was a
so this is an Akiya Bank acquisition. So you can get abandoned houses, and you do get a reasonable price on them, but they're not always free. You still have to pay something on it because the houses, even though they're Akiya, are still owned by somebody,
Yeah.
right? Which is
It
weird.
has to be owned by someone to be on the Akita Bank usually.
Right, it has to be owned by somebody to be on the Akiya Bank, exactly. So you have to pay that person something.
Yes,
But it's
sometimes
usually not
more
a
than
lot.
Just something.
And the reason why they like to have it on the Akiya Bank is if you're not paying something, then they're paying, right? And now since you're paying, they're not paying anything, so you're saving them a great amount of cost just by paying what they would have to pay. All right, out we go. Oh, careful, careful. Akita snow, Akita snow. Akita snow. Let's get back in the car because we are driving Kosaka. Not Osaka. Who wrote that? Kosaka. K-O-S. They got an ATM. Awesome. Are you ready? And we're off. Yeah, I know the snow got in my sock again.
Yes, in the winter it happens all the time.
Yeah. Oh, we get to go to the supermarket. At least the parking lot. This is the most amazing place in this town.
Yes.
I was somewhat joking, but I
But
guess
Actually, the
I was the
favorite
honest
place of
answer,
everyone.
yeah.
Yes.
supermarket. Is it comparably cheaper here compared to different places? Is max value?
Maximum value. So
It is cheaper, yes. Especially like the eating outside, going to restaurants, it's way cheaper than big cities.
Some people are disappointed because there's no pachinko parlor here.
There is not in Kosaka.
Not in Kosaka.
Yes, not in Kosaka, in the next town. But not the best place to spend time.
Well, it's like smoking 20 packs of cigarettes. You walk in there. Yeah, pachinko's not a really big thing. Look at the lot of open spaces here. The buildings, there's no skyscrapers. There's a school right there. Looks like a high school. A couple of gas stations, a couple of convenience stores. It's a very manageable town, and I think after about 2 or 3 days, you know it pretty well, right?
Yes. A
I've
lot
been
of
living-
shrines around as well.
It's close to Lake Towada. Oh, we're close to Lake Towada.
Yes, we are. We go
Oh.
to Lake Towada, which is
The sign's right above me.
very cool.
Yeah. Interesting. I like Towada. So there's a lot of attractions in the area. There's Odate,
Yes.
which is not too far. Hirosaki, Aomori City. Are we closer to Aomori City than we are closer to Akita City?
Yes, closer, yes.
Yeah.
Halfway.
And you have two competing convenience stores. Which one is your favorite, Sayaka?
Lawson. Sayaka.
Tricked you.
Sayaka.
Oh,
Family Mart.
Mart.
Family Mart. That was Lawson's. Yuji, which one?
Lawson.
Lawson's?
Because I
Wow.
love the beer.
Because of beer. Better beer selection at Lawson's. I like Family Mart. I don't even know why, because of the jingle, maybe. Ding, 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 ding. That's copyrighted music. I'm not supposed to actually do that.
But the best attraction is like really interacting with the locals. That's the whole point of coming.
Where are they? I only saw 2 locals.
But they are hiding. Yes, but they are.
They're around?
And when they do the festivals, it's like you feel like 50,000 people around suddenly.
Really? So most of the time they're indoors, and when the festivals are, you come out, you meet everybody. That's about my same experience. It wasn't until the festivals, but in life in Japan, it was before they had plumbing. They used to have a pump or a well, and everybody, all the Japanese would hang out in front of the well to get the water. And traditionally, that was, especially in Tokyo, where the community area was, because everybody had to pump water to get it for cooking or for bathing. So they got a lot of information there. But some of those old pumps are still, you can still see them in Tokyo, actually. But when life changed with plumbing, actually. It's funny how much plumbing has changed Japanese culture. I wouldn't know. I didn't live here at the time. Old people told me. Our greatest resource. Interesting. So how fast can this car go? No, I'm just kidding. No, I was just kidding. No, I wasn't egging you on. I would never do that.
Just what's on the clock. That's what we drive with students.
It's beautiful, though, to be surrounded by all the mountains. What's it like here in the summer? We know in the winter it's cold and snowy.
Oh,
Summer.
right. The rice fields are so wonderful and green, and like
Yes.
swaying in the wind.
All that white becomes green.
What is the best season to be here in
There's
Kosaka?
no best season, I would say. Every season is totally different.
Yeah, it's so
Different activities, different food, different experience. So it's totally different, like different place.
Like I've been living over a year here, and even when I look back at photos, it seems so different every season that I'm like, whoa, this happened.
What's your favorite season?
I can't wait. Oh, maybe autumn or spring.
Autumn or spring? I like spring because I know winter's finished by the time you get to spring.
Spring we planting the rice with locals,
yeah.
local high school students,
Taue.
and elementary students. This is nice experience.
Yeah, I like Taue. Get muddy.
Yes.
Get deep down in that mud and rub it all over your face and go, ah! Just freak out some kids. That's what I do. Yeah, but it's a beautiful area. Don, what are you happy living here? I mean, you've lived in other countries and you lived in other places. You've been here for a while now.
Well, staying here 2 years, yes.
Yeah, 2 years is more than me. I've stayed here for 1 day.
Well, definitely. I mean, I've been living in big cities around the world, and mostly in big cities. And in Japan, everywhere, basically. And this place was, well, the best for me.
It's a good fit.
Yes, it's very good. And it's actually close enough to big city like Tokyo, 1 hour flight. So we can enjoy now more Tokyo than when we were living in Tokyo, for example.
Yeah.
Without all that disadvantage of Tokyo. We can go anytime on the weekend. Some people go to work, subway. They stay more in Tokyo, living in Tokyo, going to work every day. Then the flight from Akita to Tokyo.
So Tokyo is by Shinkansen, it's 3.5 hours to get here or so, but by flight, on a flight, it's 1 hour.
Yes.
So it's quite, I mean, I don't think if you live out here, you don't really need to get to the city too often. And
You don't need, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of like the grass is greener on the other side. If you live here, you like to go to the city maybe once in a while. But I live in the city and I like to come out here once in a while. Actually, more than that if I can. I try to get out here as much as I can. But it's flights are cheaper than the train too, right?
Yes.
That's also quite interesting to note. Even last minute flights can be comparatively the same as because the Shinkansen is 18,000 yen one way from Akita Station to Tokyo Station. So that's almost $350 for a round trip ticket to Tokyo from here. But a flight can be half that and take take a lot less time.
Plus, if you are foreigner, the flight is usually $50 if you have
Ah,
foreign passport.
yeah. Even me? I'm a resident
Yes,
though.
even you. You should not use this option, but you still can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
You
it.
just need to put your passport number.
Try to do the right
then
thing.
You pay $50.
Try to adhere to the laws. Katayama's in the house. Hey, Katayama. Going home. I'm going home tonight, Katayama. Going home tonight. Wish I could stay here forever. Just build a house. Take over Nakia. We might even lose the signal. So if the signal does get weak, we'll be back. There's kind of this. So if the signal does die, I hope you enjoyed Kosaka. Leave us the comments below. But absolutely. And in the last stream, we talked about the Akita Inaka School. And a lot of questions. One question was, what are you accredited? What does that even mean? And are your teachers licensed? And what does this mean to you? And that was one question that the moderators had picked up on. What, did you ever respond to that?
Yes, we are not accredited because for us that means the accredited things means you need to follow some rules, and our rules are different than schools. We think better. So being accredited is a big disadvantage for us, as we cannot provide unique experience in teaching. So we are not accredited.
We just passed the Akita Inaka School right now, and the teachers don't have licenses.
They have UGS license,
UGS
but
license.
license is not important. License doesn't make you good teacher.
Yes.
That's very true.
This is like exactly. This is a paper, totally plain and useless. So our school, it's not focusing on papers. We are focusing on getting out something in the quality.
I'm not a licensed teacher, but I taught for 7 years children.
Yes,
and I was a pretty good
exactly.
teacher, damn it.
So-
I was a darn good teacher.
Yeah, this
I
is
was the
our-
best teacher. Wow. We just went over a lot of snow. It's just 4-wheel drive. Oh.
Yes, it is because.
Oh, good.
still
Actually, I
essential.
taught actually at a real school too. My friend Indy, because I know how to teach. I'm a motivator. I will motivate you. I like that angle. All right, let's have a look inside. Love what you do and do what you love. Which is eating and dancing. All right, so this is another guest house, and we passed the school. We drove past the school about a minute ago. This is the other guest house. I'm glad that you're showing us this. Thanks for the tour.
Yes, so we cannot show you all of them, but at least some of them, I guess.
So how many guest houses do you have?
We are
Share
using
houses.
Four. Yes. In general, it's 4. This used to be for our staff and UG house because it was close to. This is not really convenient because it's far from town, so there's no shops around. But some students actually want to stay here, so we will offer this as an option as well, especially for couples.
It's closer to for the couples. Ooh.
This one is smaller one. This is my dirty room.
Oh, actually,
Hello.
this is really clean. What are you talking about? Oh, my dirty room. Look how dirty it is. There might be a fingerprint somewhere. Oh, it's just nothing here. And you even put your futon away. I never do that. I kick it in the corner and I get in trouble.
Yeah. So this is another.
Needed nothing. I got no more to say about that. Let's move on. I picked up on that, Dom. I picked up on that. All right, so this is another room here. Oh, it's got the double doors here. So you can turn this into a smaller room.
Yes. So basically, it's 2 rooms.
Nice. And this looks like really new tatami.
It
This is not.
new, yes, we replaced all the tatami.
Look at.
Because tatami has nice smell when it's fresh.
Is this original as well?
Yes, this is handmade all by.
These are always very expensive. Sometimes
Yes.
the most expensive. Yuji, what do you call this part in the house up here?
Llama.
Llama. Yeah.
This is llama.
Llama is always very expensive. So, especially if they're hand carved. So finding that is that's pretty neat in here. But it also lets, despite closing the door, it lets air to circulate between the rooms. Because in Japanese homes, they're quite cold in the winter and hot in the summer,
Yes. Yes.
right? And the ventilation is important in the summer, and in the winter, I guess if you do have a heating source, the heating source against hot air rises and it'll be able to make its way into the other rooms a little bit, despite the doors being closed. Just a little bit, because having moved 17 times and living in so many different types of houses, I know. Oh, la toilette. Wow! Do that again. It opened up. Close it. Close it. Does it talk? Will it close?
It will take a while.
Oh, it takes a
To
while.
close and then
Oh, it's got a life of
it
its
has
own.
the sensor. So.
How do you? Can you trick it?
Yes, I can.
It's just opened up a little bit. A little bit.
And I think we need to still close it first. It's open. Wait. I will close it like.
Okay, close it. I know it. It's gonna notice us. Okay, wait. I want to do it. See, like, cause we can spy on it. It's like, okay, just open it up real closely. There's like a sensor on there. All right, does it notice us? No. Okay, keep on going. It doesn't see us.
I don't know if.
It doesn't see us. It
because
won't get
maybe
angry
I
at
manually
us.
close it, so.
Okay,
Maybe.
it doesn't know.
Yes.
It doesn't
Open.
know. Oh, okay, you broke it. Yeah,
It's sad now.
you did it. That's why. Yeah, you pushed the button. It's not the
Yes,
same.
because
The toilet drama of 2021. Mark
maybe
your
it
calendar.
takes 5 minutes to.
Every year in
Every
February, we're going to remember this episode and celebrate it by going to a toilet and playing with the lid. That's what we do on this channel. We have some fun with toilet lids. Oh, so this is the kitchen here. This is nice.
Yes,
Kanai's always telling me, my wife, why don't we have a kitchen table? And I said, well, why don't we move out to the countryside? We just don't have the space. I actually have a gas lift table that I put underneath the sofa, but it does pretty good. That's a nice table, and I like the umbrella in the corner. It's very nice. Is this from IKEA? I used to have, or Nitori. I used to have this one.
yes.
Yes, I know. It's from Nitori. Nice. Yuji, look at that.
Don't
Dun,
break
dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun. I like
There's
it.
one more room upstairs, but I don't know. Yuji left condition unknown.
Oh, did you even know you're going up? Should we
I
go?
don't
You can
know.
say no. No, oh really? That's so kind. I would have said not on your life if that was my room.
Smells like a raccoon. But
Wow. This is a big, big room. That's not dirty at all because there's nothing in it.
yes, Yuji did good job.
Yeah, you did a great job of cleaning it.
This way.
Oh, that's a nice view. Very, very countryside. Feeling to it, but you can see I'm gonna leave it up here. It's a pretty large tatami room. You could have like karate competitions in here, kung fu. This is like where
Yeah, looks like it.
the Matrix took place, where Neo was fighting Lawrence Fishburne.
And this is Yuji Sensei just bought that house across.
Really?
Yes.
So that's Yuji Sensei's house. So you can spy on him from the second floor window.
Yes.
If you want, you can come in.
Oh, you can go in. You don't have to spy. Is that what you're saying? Because it's Tokyo, I would totally spy. It's not. There's a lot of traffic on this road. There's like not one car. So it's. Oh, there's a car. I just saw a car.
That's a bus actually for
A bus. Oh, it's a. Okay, that's. So 1 car an hour. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
at best,
on average, maybe.
1 car an hour. I like it. There's a heater and an air conditioner up here. The lighting is very nice. I love these shoji doors. This is where the futon is probably hidden and where all the Yuji's all of his stuff is in there, right? So if we open it, it's all dirty. No, it's too clean. You tricked us. I thought there'd be like all your papers and stuff is hidden in there. No, it's like clean. I guess you moved it into your house already. Not fair. Actually, you know what? I could sleep in here. There's so much space.
Now this is yes, but
This is like a horror movie. What is it, Ju-on? Where the
Doraemon lives.
yeah, Doraemon lives inside the closet. Yeah, this is where Ju-on is, right? Didn't you ever see the movie? One of the horror movies. He opened the door and there was somebody in the closet. That's a lot of space. You could sleep in there. This is the space of a Tokyo apartment,
Usually
actually.
we hide girls.
You hide girls in there?
So when your wife is coming back, you just close the door.
Yeah.
And say, okay, honey, can you go for shopping?
And they could stay in there for an entire day if you put a miniature refrigerator. Doraemon. What is rent like typically if it's not in Akiya? Is it like Juman a month or something, or
You mean like
to rent a house?
it really depends. Like for example, before Yuji bought it, they were asking Goman yen per month
50,000 yen for the house?
for the entire house.
What the heck is that? Do you understand how cheap that is compared to Tokyo? A house for 50,000 yen?
That could be negotiable.
And you can negotiate that down?
Yes.
That was their starting price.
Yes.
You are crazy, really.
That was by through the agency actually.
That's like, so basically it's like $400 a month for the entire house. I'm paying so much more for my apartment in Tokyo.
Good. I'm happy.
Why are you happy at my misery? It's not fair. All right, you know what? I gotta get out of here. That was really fun. All right, so this is one of the houses, one of the share houses here. And again, 24 people can study for a month at the Akita Inaka School. Pretty cool. I'm glad that I got a chance to drive around Kosaka. That was a lot of fun. Here's the car that we're driving in. It's a big car. So where are we headed to next?
Next, going back to school. And
Going back to the school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, the station. Yeah, I gotta go back to Tokyo tonight. Dang it, I wanted
Not
to...
many people use Shinkansen, so...
Yeah, I have the pass. Shinkansens are pretty expensive, so... but the rail pass that I have, the JR East Welcome Rail Pass, is so cheap. It's 12,000 yen, and it would have cost me 18,000 just one way. I don't have a reserved ticket yet, but I have a feeling the Shinkansen's not gonna be... Oh, we're trapped!
Yes.
We're stuck on ice. I guess I won't be making... Kanai, I'm not gonna be home tonight. I'm trapped in Akita. Momentum is our friend. Yes. Yes. Oh. I'm not pushing Byron. although you had a good story about that in the tunnel, right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the policeman pushing. We've been swapping stories.
Yeah, I wanted to make a video, but they won't.
They would. You need a dashboard cam in the front and the back.
Yes.
Dashboard cams, man. There's the Akita Inaka School right there. Wow, that's like that's the biggest building in this neighborhood,
Yes.
huh?
Yes. And there is a nice pond and koi fish in our neighbors. They are cooking for us always and inviting us.
Oh.
Just come.
So all these local residents here come to the school sometimes and bother you?
Sometimes.
Not bother, but they kind of, make it interesting. Yeah. That's so cool how this was an abandoned school turned into something different. Turned into a Japanese learning experience. Central Kosaka. Actually, this is not central. Yeah. All right. Well, Dom, thanks so much for the ride here. Thanks so much for the ride. Anything else you want to say about the experience at the Akita Inaka School?
No, any more details are on the website, or anyone can send us mail, questions, comments. Sayaka can answer, I can answer, you can answer, Yuji can answer.
I could try to answer. I will totally give you... I'm going to make up the information, though, if I answer. That wasn't that funny. So this is what it looks like at sunset. It's starting to The sun is starting to set. I'm on my way back to Tokyo. This was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that I got a chance to come out here to Akita. Again, I was invited out to this wonderful prefecture to take a look at yesterday. The Namahage Sero Festival. If you haven't seen that, it is an incredible. I gotta fix the audio levels on that maybe, but the video is an incredible look into one of the top winter festivals in Japan, the Namahage Sero Festival, and I'm sure to be back in Akita really soon. Again, I'm already coming up to Aomori on a job in the beginning of April, which is pretty awesome. More news on that really soon. Really cool job. It just came up, but yeah, there you go. Akita, the Akita Inaka School. Thanks so much, team, for showing me around and joining me on the experience in Oga Hanto. And I'll be back. Bye, everybody.